Happy Sunday, everybody. Yeah, I am cracking up as this thing was loading because I'm like, my new strategy might be to just be MIA, alive or so. Because I'm like, when I be MIA, y'all be here. Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hey, fam. Happy Sunday. Hey, burner girl. Happy Sunday. Let's see. Let's scroll about who I see. Hey, Chris. Happy Sunday. Hey, Flossin. Happy Sunday. Who else? Who else? I've been seeing. Hey, Mr. BS. Happy Sunday. Hey, Miss B. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, the Nichols. Happy Sunday. Hey, Tia. Happy Sunday. Sis, have you started the book? Asking for a friend. I finished it last week, by the way. Happy Sunday, everybody. How's y'all week been? How was y'all weekend? How's everybody doing? I mean, I ain't seen y'all since last Friday. Fill me in. What I missed? What I missed? How y'all been? How your mama and them doing? Hmm. Oh shoot, I know what I meant to do. It's been a long week. I feel you. Y'all can actually just pencil in if y'all can ever remember that about me. The last week of the month is always the last week for me, work wise, anyway. Hey, Mr. Nichols, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, Sunshine. Happy Sunday, sis. But yeah, that last week of the month is always a long week for me. It's a busy week for me. Everything has been good and warm. Working in the yard, that is amazing because here in the state that we call Ohio, mhm, yesterday, I think the high was 40. The day before, I don't even know. It might have been 40 as well. Let's say yesterday was 45. Let's give them a little grace of a little bit of difference between the two. That's how we gonna do. Today, 61. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me because this is what Ohio be doing. Got my book in the mail. Good, saving it for a cruise that I'm cruise tomorrow. Okay. Enjoy. Month and for a bus. Thank you, Mr. BS. It do be a lot though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Analytic, how you doing, sis? Got to listen from the bushes. I appreciate you though. The weather in Louisiana. You in Louisiana? How come I didn't know y'all was in Louisiana? How come I ain't pay that much attention to the fact that y'all in Louisiana. I ain't saying no names or nothing, but somebody gonna be there Wednesday. I'll be in New Orleans. I don't know how close y'all are to Nolens, but I'll be in Nolens Wednesday. Wednesday is really my freest day, but I'll be there until I leave Saturday morning. So I don't even count Saturday because I'm leaving. I'm getting up out of there and coming home. But I have a business trip to Louisiana next week. Be safe out there, sunshine. Working on content. I saw you just dropped something. I'm actually rocking my burner shirt, my burner girl shirt. Hey, Precious, how you doing, sis? I saw you got my entry, and I didn't even know about the cucumber one that Bougie put together. However, I don't grow cucumbers like that though. I don't know what the challenge is either though, so I need to look into that. I'm gonna look into it because I could have just texted her and asked her, but I'm gonna look into it. I ain't gonna make her have to repeat herself. Because I didn't know about it until I saw her video. Yes, we need to check out her schedule. Okay, I'll be there Wednesday for sure. Well, I'll be there Wednesday. Thursday, Friday. Friday, I do have dinner plans with someone, but my evenings are usually free. So Wednesday, my day is free because I don't start the conference until Thursday. But I'm free all day Wednesday and in the evening on Thursday. What up, Jay? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, Unique. Happy Sunday. Hey, Sweet Time. Happy Sunday. Sylvia, did I speak to you? Happy Sunday, sis. Yes, the queen. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I got germination on them seeds. I'm just saying. Somebody may or may not have went out though and purchased some starts. I did go get another tomato because I thought I had seeds for the mortgage lifter and didn't. So I did end up getting seedling starts for that from my local nursery. But if I can't enter it into the thing, that's fine because the one I entered gets a decent size as well. And it's for the fun of it. But I've been wanting to try the mortgage lifter. I was asking around about what's a good nice big slicing tomato that tastes good. I don't want to be growing stuff just because it's big. I want to grow it because I enjoy it, just like with watermelon. I enjoy watermelon. So I was told a while ago that was a good one. So I thought I had seeds for it. Had I known I didn't, I would have been begging y'all. Like, who got seeds for the mortgage lifter? So, because somebody would have sent me some. You love the Queen video? Thank you. Y'all know what's funny? I didn't make that intro. I didn't do that one. Just saying. For the fellas, that's for the fellas really, who be coming for me in Watermelon Wars. Just know it's people out here who be putting things together for me too. Just saying. The first one was me, y'all. The first one when I dropped it as the short with the me walking holding the big watermelon, that was me. But this last one, somebody hit me up like I got something for you. Send me some pictures of some peoples, and I made sure them suckers was in it because they heard me say that I couldn't get them in the one I did, the faces. So they made it happen. Just saying. Just saying. Mr. BS, let's circle back to that. Let me write that down so I don't forget to answer your question about my cherries. Because we're going to talk about that. You saw I threw my pen down, so that just tell you it might be something We're gonna talk about it. Let me make sure. Let me go through because I went back and I want to make sure I spoke to folks. What in the y'all? I don't know what my computer doing. I don't know if it's me or StreamYard. Hey, delightful Rose, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. I know. See, unique. I look if I had because see, y'all know I get a late start to growing anyway. And I was like, I can't wait to get seeds and germinate and all that. For tomatoes, if it was peppers, I wouldn't worry so much because with peppers, my peppers will grow all the way through October, November. Like even once it starts getting chilly here, them peppers still be producing. So I don't because I'm growing them here, I'm not even gonna pull up the plants. I usually just let the peppers go until they don't go. But tomatoes, I don't get, once it start getting cold, them tomato plants be like, girl, you done lost your mind. So turf therapy been trying to tell y'all the best beast mode tomato variety to grow. What is it? What is it, sweet time? Turf don't do content no more. He pop up every blue moon. Unless he is and he ain't coming up in my algorithm. But I ain't seen Turf in a minute because I follow him here and on Instagram. What was it? You may like Green Giant. Is it green though? Is it a red tomato or a green tomato? Is it just called Green Giant? I got some dwarf seeds. I can't remember. I think it was Soul Diva sent me some, and then somebody else sent me some. It might have been you, Delightful. No more than 4 feet tall. Hey, Veggie, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. They green. See, I wanted to slicing a red, like one for my sandwiches and stuff. I don't mind a green tomato, but I'm not like a huge, like I'm not, ooh, I gotta have my green tomatoes type of girl. But I'll eat them. I'll definitely eat them. Who came in here? Urban. Hey, Urban Backyard Container Gardening. How you doing? Happy Sunday. So let me tell you about my fruit trees because Mr. BS asked me how my cherries were doing. So, and I know you asked because said the temperatures, and our night temperatures did get to we had a cold snap. It was a freeze. It was in the 30s. Yeah. So I looked yesterday. I think I saw like 3, maybe 4 cherries that look like they are amazing. They're doing great. You heard me correctly. 3 or 4 cherries, singular. And then the rest of them, y'all, they on there, but they not looking good. I don't think they're gonna do anything. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be upset though, because even if I get one cherry to go fully through the process, I will be happy with that because nonetheless, my tree is putting on fruit. It ain't its fault that this weather don't cooperate. So the tree's doing its job. Now y'all heard me going on about my Red Haven peach. The Red Haven is still on notice. I walk past her all the time, like, girl. She even getting bigger, wider, leafier. No fruit though. So I be talking to her because I'm like, you look beautiful, but where's the fruit? She ain't putting on no fruit. So here we go. Hey Angela, how you doing? I'm listening from the garden. Okay, get that garden work done. Can't speak individually right now. Hey, that's right. Hit that like button, y'all. You dropped the 20. Oh, in March. Yeah. I was surprised because we did some drops in March and my tree still held blooms. So I'm wondering though, if you saw my garden tour video, you saw where I have the Stella cherry and she had bloomed. She was leafed, she bloomed, but then there was no fruit. And she didn't look quite right to me. She's still alive because I think I did the little scratch test on her, if I'm not mistaken. But I did do it. She was still green. Um, but I think that that's why she didn't have any fruit on her. I think it was because we got those cold snaps. But the Rainier still had fruit on it. So it made it through. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, when I tell y'all, y'all might see me pick two cherries, but I'm gonna still be happy about them cherries. And my peaches are holding up. There's like 4 or so peaches on the Ruby Prince. So yeah, I'll take it. Hey LGG, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Veggie. I finished I Medusa last week, by the way. It's a good read, girl. I hope you reading it. Go talk to them chicks. I'm telling you. Listen, Mr. BS, I did. And the ones that look good, I said I told them, listen, I am grateful for whatever you give me. If y'all pull through, I will be grateful to just have you. I have already told them. And I told the peaches the same. I am not that person who's like, I only got like my first year with my Honeycrisp apple tree, I got one apple. Period. The tree bloomed and only one pollinated. I had one apple, but that apple grew to fruition and I was able to eat it. So I was excited about that. Like it doesn't take a lot. Now don't get me wrong, if my tree is full of fruit, I'm going to be very excited. But I will be grateful for what I can get. So trust and believe. I'll be out there talking real nice to Rainier and Ruby Prince. Real nice. The apple trees, I think they're going to be fine. They're holding up everything from the cold to the. But apples, I think, can tolerate the apple varieties I have can tolerate the interchanges with this weather. I really think this is our last week of any really low cold temps. I mean, not this week. Last week was. So I think we're finally at we've passed our last frost. So I think we're good. Plus, they say Mother's Day is when we're good to plan out, which is next Sunday, right? I think so. I think it's next Sunday. I turn my ringer off, and I can hear it through my things. Oh. I'm about to fight somebody. I'm fighting you, sir. If you listening while you doing what you just sent me on site, how dare you? That's a late invite. How can I get there in time? Listening while packing, girl, get that stuff packed. You got a cruise to go on. You got stuff to do. Why we have the same? We got the same fruit trees. That Ruby Prince peach tree that I got that in Indiana last year. Was visiting TT's Urban Pantry, and she was like, "Let's stop at the nursery." We stopped there, and these trees were loaded. The contenders and the Ruby Prince loaded with peaches, and these were not big trees. These were newer, like still kind of small. I had to take one home, and I got another one this year, y'all. And I don't have it yet. TT picked it up for me. I got to go get it from her. We're going to meet somewhere or something. I was going to go this weekend, but I decided to get some things done here because I got to be out of town. So I'm like, I want to be able not have to come back to chaos. So I was like getting my house together and getting things packed like Tia doing and stuff like that. Getting myself ready. Been away a week. Check Red Haven this morning and she dropped. Oh, analytic. So y'all dealing with the same thing I think that we're dealing with where we're still getting those cold snaps. Dang. This week will I be spraying my tree to prevent the worm destroying my fruit? Not see, LGG, I don't deal with that so far. Thank God. Thank God. My fruit trees are in their second year. My blackberry and blueberries are producing. Now, in my tour video, I mentioned that I showed it too. I showed my blueberries, but they had not really done anything. They have leafed out and they have started flowering. So I will, at least my blue crop has. I don't know for sure if I saw them on my um what's that other one? Pink lemonade. And then I bought it's a baby plant, a Jersey something last year. And then this year I got a peach stobert one. It's a baby plant too. So if I only get from my blue crop, that's fine. But the blue crop produces like a very nice sized blueberry. The pink lemonade, for me, they're smaller blueberries. And David Corey left me a message on the video that I did on that and said his uh, pink lemonades are big. And I'm like, mine ain't never been big. And even other people that I've seen who have those plants, there's one big. So I just don't think they produce a very big one, but he said his does. So, but yeah. So finally, those trees are putting on. I don't grow blackberries or raspberries. I do strawberries. I have been able to harvest some strawberries. Not like Unique though. Unique got her strawberries, which has been showing out. Mine is just getting started. So I hope they start looking like hers. It's okay. I only got 4 cherries between my 3 trees. Hey, this winter was brutal. We were in the 30s last night. We were in the 30s too last night. I think last night was our last day in the forecast to get that low. So I think we're out of the woods now. You still in the 40s right now? No. I haven't started yet. Trying to wait till closer to chat so it will be fresh on my mind. Yes, looking forward to it. That'd be my thing, Veggie. I ain't gonna lie. I be telling Tia goes online and gets the talking points so that we can remember. Like if you bring up a talking point, then it will bring back the recollection of what you read most times anyway. So yeah, I get you on that because some like with Curvy Girl Summer, I was like, yeah, when we was in the background before that live went live, I was like, girl, I know I remember I remember a lot of parts, but I know I probably forgot a lot of parts until she brought it up. So, or somebody in the chat brought it up. So I just planted some watermelon seeds. Let's go, Take Money. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Let's go. What else you gonna grow? You gotta grow more than watermelon. You gotta eat more than watermelon. What else you growing, Tech? That's dope though. Grow that food, fam. I love that. Planning out my rattlesnakes. I started to do rattlesnake. Who said that? Urban. I started to do because I got it. I think I got them sitting on my or did I put them back? I did. No, it wasn't rattlesnake. I did look at my rattlesnake and I was like, because I'll be having to choose. I got so many varieties. And then I was going to do the Black Diamond and decided not to. So I did the Dixie Queen and I did the, of course, the Carolina Cross. And I did, shoot. I did a different color flesh one. I can't remember if I did the orange or the yellow. That's what I was trying to think of. I feel like I did 4, but then I feel like I did 3. I don't know what I did now. We'll talk about it because before I plant them out in the garden, when I plant them out in the garden, there will be a video to show exactly what varieties, and they'll be labeled so you'll see them throughout the season. But yeah, but I almost did the rattlesnake. I did look at it when I was going through my different varieties I have. Yeah, I like them pretty much. I haven't had a variety that I was just like, I'm never growing that again. I haven't had that yet happen yet. So I experienced worms for the first time last year. Oh, it was a slap in my face. I hope I never do. Still dropping into the 40s, 41 tonight. It might be in the 40s. Yeah, but I see. I feel like they should be able to thug it out in the 40s. Analytic. I was saying it ain't gonna be in the 30s, but I think we got quite a few nights in the 40s. Tonight ours is our low is 50. Tomorrow's 61, but then Tuesday is supposed to be the low is supposed to be 47. Thursday is supposed to be a low of 41, and that's the lowest that I see in the next 10 days. 41. So hopefully, crop will grow everything big. That part in that Texas weather. Recently planted a blood orange. I want another blood orange. My blood orange I had, Urban, did not make it. It passed away last season. It didn't make it through the winter. I would love a car. That's my favorite orange. Oh, you got an avocado and a lime tree. I keep going to Tractor Supply to see when, because they usually get those. Like that's where I got my first blood orange. A couple years ago when I got one, 2 or 3. It had to be more than 2, so about 3 years ago. But yeah, and it was in the greenhouse. So I'm gonna have to figure something out because I feel like one of my kumquats I don't think made it. I still got those plants sitting out there. One of my guava plants is growing new leaves. So I'm like, that one's here. It's fine. The other guava plant ain't doing a whole lot of nothing, but I ain't gave up on it. My Harvey lemon ain't doing nothing. I ain't gave up on it yet though. My other kumquat is fine, and my satsuma is fine. My satsuma is the smallest tree out there. It's like literally these little branches of life. And she hasn't grown into any size, but she's still kicking. So I'm gonna have to figure out something for keeping that greenhouse warm enough for those plants. I'm thinking about putting plastic on the panels on the inside during the winter. So after the spring season, summer and everything, doing that to keep, because I think when it gets windy and so cold, that air just comes right in there. And even with my heater, it's not staying very warm in there. I think that last year I was keeping it I was barely keeping it in the 40s or so, which is fine for those plants. They'll live in that, but so I think it had to drop below that sometimes because some of those plants struggled. My figs are doing fine, so they made it, and they're both not cold hardy figs. My other figs that are outdoors are, but not those. Hey G Mama, happy Sunday. I've been checking the soil tip all day, hoping for a good planting tip. I love that. You're on the hunt for a bacon avocado tree. That's a thing. Look at y'all. So fancy. Yeah, I'm in mostly soil raised beds, and my soil is fine. Soil beds, raised. I keep saying soil beds, raised beds in containers. Y'all know I'm not in ground. I have rattlesnake, sugar babies, and white watermelon. I thought about the white too. That one, I went past that one too, but I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do because I usually try to do one of either the white, yellow, or orange, one of them a year. I don't like to do too many watermelons because my daughter doesn't eat it. My oldest, I don't even think eats watermelon like that, but my grandson loves it. So he'd be like, Gigi, where the watermelon? So between him and I, we typically can go through some watermelon. And then I got other people I could share it with if I had too much. I love watermelon. It's so refreshing to me. I love it. I like the strawberry too. I thought about that one. I actually had the strawberry watermelon seeds out and changed my mind on that one too. It was actually pulled out as one I was gonna grow. And then I think I changed my mind on that. I have to look and see which ones I did grow because I'm not for sure that I changed my mind on that one. And I know those seeds are, yep, they're right here. And I think I didn't because I think it was 5 seeds in here and there's only 3 now. So strawberry might have made the cut. Might have made the cut. A plant shop by me has fruit trees on sale. So okay, get them trees, some kind of fruit tree. Get at least. So if you whatever variety fruit you decide to get 2 of that fruit with different varieties. Do it. My baby bought me 2 little yellow flesh watermelons for me to grow for him this year. That's what's up. He like, I need my watermelon. I love it. It was 47 here this morning. 83 now. Whew. I wish. Hey Nisha, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I wish. It's been chilly here. It was a tree that I had. Oh. I don't know what that bug is. I ain't looking it up. She said she was tired, boss. I know that's right. Try again next year. I know that's right. I want Satsuma, but can't get it delivered. Oh, really? Where I get mine from? I think I got mine from what's the one in Georgia that everybody was ordering from? God dang it. That Stacy Hands in the Dirt got everybody hip to. I think I got it from there some years ago. Thank you, G Mama. Look, she ain't playing. Look at her. Look at her showing out. Look at her. She done branched out, coming that way. Thank you. She likes to hear it, which is why she ain't moved, y'all. Y'all gonna see the money tree forever. Cause I'm just afraid if I move her, she's not gonna be happy with me. So since she's happy here, she can stay. Cause I originally I have like one of those cube things that I was gonna put in the corner and sit her on that, but I was like, I feel like she won't like that, and I don't want to upset her, so I'm gonna leave her right there. She's just gonna be on the desk because she's doing so well. So I'm looking at a blood orange. I haven't decided on which one yet. There's different blood. Oh, there's different ones. Don't tell me because I don't need those kind of problems and decisions. Just tell me it's a blood orange and give it to me. Because now I don't know what to do. Now I gotta research. My wife and grandkids eat watermelon 3 times a day. That would be me. I love it. Hey Chaz, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Greenhouse idea: get a smaller greenhouse to put in What's the executive area? They get the 6 ml plastic is for the small greenhouse. Get the mini heater. Now I do have a small greenhouse that I keep in the house. That's where I start my seeds. In the little green, the one I have it has a little green thing that goes over it. I think it has 4 shelves. But I need that one to do what it's supposed to do. Look, I pay good money and stuff for that. It needs like its biggest job is to protect things over the winter. I don't need it in the summer. It gets way too hot in there. Way too hot. I don't keep no plants in that thing in the summer because it gets up into like 150 and more sometimes. It gets hot in there. And I keep the door open all the time. I literally have a planter up against the door to keep it open all times. And it has like a little window behind there. I wish so hard that there was a tree that tasted like picking avocado. I know that's right. I tried for a couple seasons, but I never got my beef onion seeds to start. Interesting. I never heard of that either. Not Madison. But if you say it, I remember. It's gonna come to me. Mhm. It's gonna come to me. Bottoms. Bottoms Nursery in Georgia. That's where I got that from. My Satsuma. It is a Kimbra Satsuma. Are you not far from Thomasville? Really? I'll probably drive over there and see if I can find a Satsuma and bring it back. Yes. My girl Erica, she's not in Thomasville, but she's close to Thomasville too. No, I don't raise bees. I usually I either go through J3 or I ain't gonna say the other person because they haven't started selling theirs. So I don't. When they start selling theirs, I will promote them very heavy. But she has sent me some of her honeybee honey last year, and I tried to get some this year. She's like, last year was just my first year, and da da da. She's like, but I am planning on getting there. So when she do, I will put it out there. But no, I don't, and don't plan on it either. Bacon avocado is cold hardy. It's a creamy avocado. Nice. I like avocado, but I don't know if I like it enough to have a whole tree producing it for me. But I do like it. Hey, Donzel, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I've seen 3 varieties. Really? G Mama. I don't need those problems. You want a greenhouse? My greenhouse it actually is a company, but I did a lot. I ain't gonna look, Chaz. I do not spend money lightly. I have been called, which people are wrong who call me this because I am not, but I have been called cheap. I'm actually frugal. Like I just don't, it's not about not having the money. Why spend a lot of money on something if you don't have to spend a lot of money on something? So I do research because I want to get the best bang for my buck, and it doesn't mean that I have to spend a lot of bucks to get it. So the one that I went with, I did a lot of research through YouTube University, like a lot of people who had bought one, who had put it together, what they said the pros and cons were. I read the reviews that because I was able to get it through Amazon from that company, and read the reviews of what people were saying there, and looking at their pictures and all that kind of stuff. And I looked at a lot of brands. There was a Costco one at the time that I really, really like was thinking about getting. It was wood mostly, and then it had the panels and everything, but it was like 3 times the cost of the one that I did end up getting. And then you have to think about, are you going to put it together? Are you going to pay somebody else to put it together? And in my mind, I was going to put it together. And then I said, you're crazy because you do this all the time and you're getting too old to be still putting things together because your body doesn't like you when you do it. And so I paid somebody to do it. Yeah, I am that person though, because I'd be like, I'm able-bodied. I could do this myself. I grew up with a dad who did that kind of stuff, and I used to be right by his side, helping with a lot of that stuff. And I'm sorry, y'all, I was trying to adjust the thing. And so if I have an idea of something I want, I just do it. I just make it happen. But I'm serious. My body be like, I used to put things together with no problem. And now, because I'm putting them together by myself, and most things are a 2-person thing, you need somebody to hold it while you drill or while you screw or whatever. And I'm doing it all by myself, manipulating it in the way that I can do it without having a second person. But that takes a lot because I'm having to use a lot of, muscle and everything to make it happen. And then my muscles be like, girl, we really don't know if we here and you just want to use us. And we really thought we was off, like we weren't doing that no more. And you keep doing this and then don't, and then I'll be down for days. So that'd be my life. That'd be my life. I'm telling you. You like it to, oh, I have a couple trees. Okay, then. Hey, that's my art. Happy Sunday. I just don't make all major purchases at one time. That part either, because when I'm getting something, I'm gonna get it. If you know what I mean, that is me. That is me. That's why I had to think it through. I had to do my homework. I had to, because once I decide, it's a done deal. I'm getting it. I don't care if it would have been the one that was 3 times more or the one that I got. If it's the one I settled on that I really wanted, I'm going to get it. But if I don't have to spend 3 times more to get a good greenhouse, then here we are. Now, the problem I'm also having with my greenhouse is because when it was put together, the guy who put it together, the contractor I hired, told me that I needed to caulk it. So had I done that, we probably wouldn't have this problem. So I feel like I should just pay him to do that as well. But here we are. So I was told to do so. I feel that's for saving money so I could blow it on the thing that makes no sense, good sense. That's why I am I do savings challenges, like not so much savings challenges, but I do savings challenges really to get the community in on saving. But I have savings envelopes for those, like those things, those random things that I just want to get. So I don't have to tell myself no. I just have to see what's in my envelope. Oh, you got the lemon green stock. Nice. Hey, Nay, how you doing? Happy Sunday. You in the bushes? Cooking. Oh, what you cooking? Look, I'm being nosy and dropping bell pepper seeds. Listen, just did. I got a couple that came up. That's all I got so far. That's not gonna do. And I was at. That's the reason I went to my local nursery, not to get the tomatoes so much, but I got them because I saw them. I went to get some bell pepper plants because 2 ain't enough. That not enough for me. Mm-mm. That not enough. I think I found that I need, if I'm trying to preserve, now I have some still left from last year that I had chopped up in the freezer. But if I'm trying to preserve up, typically I think I need like 8 plants. So, and that's eating some fresh and preserving. Putting things together is not my strong point. Listen, it's actually a strong point for me, but I need to quit trying to do it by myself. I be telling people I don't want to be independent no more. That's the old me. I don't want to do that no more. When am I gonna be able to be the princess that God intends me to be? I gotta find my prince because clearly until then I gotta sit here and be independent. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it no more. And I don't know how many times I gotta say I don't want to do it anymore. Ugh. My body is hurting now. I need to rest at the same time. Listen, that's me. Mm-mm. Can get to 30 feet tall. Really? Wow. And she said it's cold hardy analytic. So that, I mean, it'd be okay. You're gonna keep it in the pot. That's why I keep all my trees in the pot. I don't want them getting all big like that. My yard ain't big enough for that. If I had land, y'all would be sick of me. I have trees everywhere. Like if I had a big backyard, I have trees everywhere. I just don't. I don't have that much space. It looks big in video, but it is not. Pot roast potatoes, butter beans, rice, yellow cake. And where's this name? Where I'm coming? I mean, I know you sent me an invitation, right? And I just missed it because I was getting ready for this. Because that's what it sounds like. I think that's what it sounds like. But where the vegetable at? I need some veggies. Or are they in the pot roast? You got like carrots and stuff in the pot roast. Is that where the veggies are? That's probably I have not. Oh, you talking about your Ooh, you get that raspberry is pretty. We got that for TT for her birthday. TT's Urban Pantry. I want that blueberry. But see, when I tell y'all the frugal me, I'm not paying regular price for it. I just won't do it. I haven't paid regular price for the two. Well, I only bought my black ones. So the two that I have, the blue one was a birthday gift. And I don't know if she got it on sale or not when she got it. Because everybody ain't like me. Some people just be like, I want it, I'm getting it. I want it for a deal. If I know they be running deals, give me the deal. And no, I'm not cheap. But if I get that at a deal, then I got money left over to get the other things that I want to get. And I don't have to spend all my money in my little savings envelope. Just saying. Oh, your boyfriend got you the lemon one last year. Nice. That lemon one is pretty. I remember when I first seen it. It's pretty. And I actually Mother's Day because I saw it with them. They sent me all the messages and stuff and send me the mail me the flyers and everything. I get the little thing in the mail with But and I was looking at it, I was like, we're not doing this green stock. I don't even know what all I'm growing. I figure out what all I'm growing in the ones I got. I actually have more space than the amount of plants that I wanted to grow. So there might be some additional things that get grown in the garden this year because of it. Because I'm like, girl, you got a lot of growing space now. I have a lot. Oh, blackberry. But that's the $59 is the tier, right? I need a 5 tier because you can get the 5 tier. Well, I guess that's probably about equivalent a little bit. But you get the 5 tier for what 100 or something. I want the 5 tier on clearance for like 69. Stop judging me, but I do because it's been out for a while. The blueberry, not the blueberry. By now, it needs to be clearance out. Like y'all need to quit buying it so they can clearance it out so I can get me one. It's y'all fault. Yeah, the 3 tier. I saw that. Listen, analytic. When I tell you that is my testimony, I am not paying full price. I want to do it. I want to do it. It depends on what it is. I ain't gonna lie. But for most things, I ain't gonna do it. I am not, and I'm not that person who can't wait. I've never been that way, like where I'm impulsive. I have to have it right now. Mm-mm. Nope. I'm trying to get the best deal I can. That's what I want. I want the deal. Why I keep doing this? My thing keeps. What is this? What is a pop out chat? See the problem ain't me. It's StreamYard trying to do fancy stuff. Stop it. I knew you. And you know what's funny, Nate? As soon as I said that, I was like, I think Nate in my head, I was like, I think she in Florida. Girl, you bad as the person who sent me the text of what they're cooking, who ain't near me either. Yeah, Greece. I tried to be cheap and get the three. No, ma'am. They don't. Yeah, get that green. Go on and save up and get you a green stock. I have now purchased a lemon and a strawberry. I know that's right. Because yeah, the cheap stuff it ain't it. It ain't it on two for me, two reasons. The durability, I give green stock what they got because I'm not gonna knock them. Like, know your worth, boo. If you worth 150, which but just know it's people like me who just frugal. That's the word I want to use. Frugal. Um, however, my first two I paid 100 for. Um, a piece. They both 5 tiers. But the to have those pockets, the depth of the pockets and be able to grow. I grew peppers in mine. The ones that's 10 inch, the 5 tiers are 10 inch, and the 7 tiers are shorter. I don't seven maybe 8. I don't know. Um, but if you get 3 tier, I think those are 10 inch. They're just less tiers. But nonetheless, the 5 tier one I have is 10. I can grow peppers in there. I can grow kale in there. I've seen people grow potatoes and stuff in there. Tomato plants, the dwarf tomato plants can grow in there. Cucumbers. I've seen people do watermelon, all the things. Now, for me, I've done peppers. I've done jalapeno, banana. Um, that might be the only two. I don't remember. I think it might have been just jalapeno and banana. I did kale. I've done herbs in it. I have a strawberry tower now. So one of my towers is just strawberries. I'm making my 7 tier all herbs. And then I'm figuring out what I'm going to do with my other 5 tier. So I'm gonna give it to Green Stock. Like, I can't knock you, boo, because it's worth the investment. If you want to grow vertically, do not waste your money on the cheap stuff because it's not going to hold up. You can grow in it, but it's not going to give you years and years and years of, durability. It's just not. It's not. And yeah, no. It's a no for me. I tried it too, so that's why it's a no for me. I tried it and I was like, yeah, that ain't it. You need the spinner. I got the spinner on sale. When was that? November, I think. Somebody hit me up like the spinners is on sale. And I went ahead and got one for each of mine. So they're all on the spinners now. And I will tell you, yes, get your spinners. You need them. And I had to put pavers under the black ones because on that side of my yard is my yard slants some it's not flat. So I bought these pavers, these big pavers to put underneath so that my green stalks weren't tilting because when I just had them on the ground, they were. So they're great now. And then the blue one, where it's at, it didn't need a paver, but it is on the spinner. And it does help for watering and everything. Like you just have to spin instead of walking around it. Get your spinners. The raspberry for Mother's Day. Oh, Nay, that is awesome. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I don't want the 5 tier. I'm vertically. Well, Chaz, there is that. You are a shorty boo. I would have known that if you didn't share because I could tell you're not very tall in a way, like when I see you online, but I would have thought you were taller than what you were. So I remember you sharing that you were short or vertically challenged. I got you. Although for me, and I'm 5'6", still with a 5 tier, 4 probably is a sweet spot. I ain't gonna even knock you, girl, because 4 is probably a sweet spot for me. Like it depends on what I grow on that top tier. So I'm very strategic now about what I grow on that top tier because if it's something that's gonna get a little height to it, yeah. So yeah, I get you. Cheap ones from Amazon. And I got mine I did the cheap ones from the Dollar Tree, so I was even worse than you, man. I was worse. Hey, Francesca, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I am doing good. I am doing good. Getting ready to be going on this business trip. I'm not excited. I'm not excited about it, y'all, because I hate the flying part. The trip itself is not an issue, but I got a layover in Atlanta, the worst airport in the world to me. And that's because it's a hub and it's not a bad airport. So don't, if you don't fly, just don't even listen to what I'm saying. But it's the reason it's the worst for me is because it's very populated because it's a hub. So most airlines lay over there. So there's always a whole lot of people. It's a huge airport. There's a like train that gets you from one place to another sometimes to get the gates and all that. It's just a whole thing. But here we are. Y'all see, that's all I do is rant. I am very patient too. I can't wait for a good sale. You know, the story is so much better when somebody be like, "Oh, it's nice," and you be like, $10. The story is so much better. Look, I be hyped when I catch a deal. Stop playing with me. Like, yep, got it for this much. There, where you get that? Mm-hmm. You got the raspberry during the warehouse sale? Yes, last fall. I had been stuck. Yep, I know that's right. Retop and spinner on sale 125 for everything. Which how many tiers? So VR was that the 3 or the 5? You have no patience, unique. I look, I know a lot of people like that, honey. You are not in a space of your own. There's a lot of you out here. I am patient. One thing, though, for me, I am the kind of person that changes their mind a lot. So, for instance, and this is always the time when I clean it up. My birthday comes around, and there's a few people in the community who know I have my Amazon wish list and my about, and they go into my wish list and they find something they want to send me for my birthday and send it. And when that happens, the grateful part of it is they always choose something that I have not purchased yet and that I actually really would want. Sometimes things are just there because I haven't decided if I'm going to purchase it. Because you could tell when you see the price of it, you'd be like, it wasn't a very expensive thing, but it's the thing where I'm still deciding on, do I want this or do I want that type of thing? But it's always end up getting what I want. But it also reminds me to go in there and take those things out that sometimes I leave in there while I'm deciding if I want this or if I want that. Because sometimes you'll see multiple of a similar thing because I haven't decided which one of those similar things I want. This is the person I am. So when back in the day when layaway was a thing, I did not do layaway because I'm the person that if I put it in layaway today and I'm paying on it for a month, 2 months, whatever, till I can get it out, I'm not gonna have the same energy about that thing in a month that I had on the day that I put it in layaway. I promise you I won't. I will not. My friends never understood me with that. Like they would be, that was their thing. And this was like when I was in my 20s. And I was like, I'm not gonna want it when it if I gotta wait that long to get it, I just might as well just wait until I got the money to buy it right out because I'm going to change my mind. And now I'm going to be returning all of those items that I just paid on for however many days. Like, no, that is the person I am. Not Miss Chaz, Mr. Nichols. I love it though. Had me hurting laughing that, oh yeah, he was on there this morning with you. I missed this morning's live. I was in there yesterday for a while. I had you in my ear while I was running errands and taking care of stuff. But I was listening to y'all. But I didn't know he was on there, so I didn't get in there. I have someone planning a vertical planner, and it was cheers. Everything went to glory because the durability. That part, the amount you have to water, etc. Facts, facts. The drainage. The ones I got from the Dollar Tree, they did not drain well, and all I put in them was earth. They did not drain well, and they toppled at some point. It was a whole thing. Like I was like, yeah, if you're gonna do it, something. I feel like anything. If you're gonna do it right. You can look around, you can shop around, you can see if there's gonna be an option that's maybe not as expensive. Maybe that's not for your budget. But sometimes we say it's not for our budget, but it may not be for your budget today. But guess what? If you could say you look at another one, you're like, I can afford a $50 one, but I can't afford to pay $150 for one. Okay. So if you could afford a $50 one, what if you took that 50, set it to the side? Is there a point and your next month, couple weeks or whatever, when you get paid or whatever, that now you have something to go with that 50? And then you keep doing that until you get to the amount that you need to get this one that's a better value, like a not so much value. Well, it is a better value, but it's going to be something that's going to hold up. I know people in the community, like You Grow Row has been growing in green stocks longer than most people that I know have been growing them. Like green stocks have been a thing for her. Like when I met Row in person in 2024, she had like 10 or 12 green stocks already. She had been growing them for who knows how long, because before she moved into her house, I believe that's how she would grow. She grew vertically. Now she does all that. She grows vertically. She grows in raised beds. She has a community garden plot. She's doing a lot of things, but she has a lot of them. There's another gardener that's in Ohio, and I don't know why her name is her channel name, and I'm like, why is her name not coming to me? It might. And if we're listening in the background, maybe she'll say it in the chat. But she has like 12 to 15 of those green stocks. And in the wintertime, she grows in her house in her green stock. She has her basement set up with grow lights and tents and stuff, and she has her green stocks down there. She's growing potatoes, different lettuces, different stuff in there during the winter months. I ain't doing all that, but she do. And hey, I ain't gonna knock nobody who do, because you want to eat during the winter too, right? And you're saving money. It just isn't worth it to me to not get the real thing back. I agree. Because in the end, you spend twice as much, right? Because you go now, the other one is a whole waste. And now you got to go ahead, if you want to have it, invest in the one that you could have had in the beginning. So facts. Because it got something from Amazon it cracked within 2 years. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm gonna give green stock that every day. Durability is a durable product. So I would never say it's not worth the cost that their regular price of it. The frugal in me just wants to get a deal. That's it. That's all it is. You have it sitting on a paver. Nice. Mine were not on spinners until this year, and I've had mine for a couple years. The black ones, I've had all of them for 2 or 3 years, but I didn't put together the blue one. So I got the black ones before she got me the blue one for my birthday. So I probably had the black for 3 and the blue for 2. And I just put the blue one together last fall, because I didn't have room for it at the time, because I hadn't redone my garden space. So now that I have room. I bought a bunch of raspberry tears during the warehouse sale too. See, my husband said we don't need the spinners now that we have the back paved, but I still want them. They, for me, Chaz, I like them because instead of me having to walk around it to do whatever I need to do, I can, like, if I'm watering, because I water. When I first got it, I couldn't understand why they just seem to dry up so quick. And Pepper Rookie had a one or however many, but I had asked him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you got to deep water them like at least at one time, and then stay on top of the watering, depending on how hot it is." So having to water it, if I water each tier, get them nice and saturated, and then spin and then do and spin and do, that was just, I don't know. It was so much better. Is there some reason why we can't do a six tier out of? You can. You can. I didn't think about doing that analytic. Yeah, you can do that. There's no reason. You can build them as tall as you probably wanted to be quite honest. So yeah, you definitely could. You got my brain, you got my thing, my wheels turning, because I'm like, because I mentioned that I think a 4 is probably a good sweet spot for me. I never thought of just piecing it together and making me a 4 tier. You could do that. You could do like yellow strawberry, the lemon strawberry, like make yours yellow and pink, or blue and whatever, Yeah, I didn't think about that. Ooh, blue and yellow. I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see. I never thought about that. You absolutely can do that, Emily. My Stacky Strawberry Tower was taken out by, yep, Fallen Ice. Yeah. But I've got a gray stock planner for my new Strawberry Tower. That's nice because you're going to love it. I love my spinner too, Nay. I love it. You got the 7 tier. You can make do. Yeah. Yeah. I love all mine. Like the 7 tier, I could probably plant peppers and stuff in that one too. I just like the fact that I have the deeper pockets on the 5. But I'm since it's a 7 and there's usually quite a variety of herbs that I grow, I'm going to use that for my herbs. All the herbs that I'm going to grow, most of them, not all of them, but most of them are going to be in there. And that's going to be that tower. It's for here on out, that one in particular. So just like the Strawberry Tower, that's never going to get changed out. It's forever and always going to be my Strawberry Tower. So yeah. So now that I got 2 towers dedicated to stuff, eventually there probably will be more towers. Just saying. You need to sit and work, so 3 tiers, great for me. Perfect. Yep. Hey, Nikki. Hey, sis. Happy Sunday. Hello, Jay. I am here for a good deal. I'm telling you. Blowing minds with my deals. Facts. That part. You were absent when he got handed out patience. I love it. Listen. Hey, TK. How you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Yes. Look, I could tell I don't fell behind. I'm about 10 minutes behind. I'm patient, but my problem is one I decide to buy. I buy in pairs, trios, or multiples. Okay. He talked about Rich's video. Oh, my brother crazy with his hydroponics. Okay. I thought maybe he was on your live stream. Okay. You get what you pay for sometimes. That is true. I said that this morning. Yep. I can even tell you how many times I had to repurchase something. Me too. Kim, how you know it was Kim Analytic? Kim's Cozy Corner. She lived right around the corner from me, y'all. I could walk to Kim's house. We have run into each other a couple of times. And it's funny because every time we run into each other, we're at Cold Stone Creamery. I don't know if y'all have a Cold Stone in y'all state, but it's just an ice cream shop. And both times we have run into each other. We've been in there getting ice cream. But we found out the first time we saw each other there, we found out we both live in the same township. And I was like, she was like, I stay blah blah blah. I was like, girl, I stay blah blah blah. And she was like, oh my gosh. We like literally walking distance. Um, I got my first green stock. I can't wait to get it set up. Get it set up, Urban. Hey Urban. I know you came in here, sis. I must have missed it. Chief stuff has all broken into pieces. It don't hold up. It don't hold up. You're gonna love that green stock. I can't wait. I hope you do some content on the stuff growing in there. I feel like you are, because I feel like you're going to be very impressed with what you can do in there. I will tell you this, because everybody be talking about the whole happy frog stuff, put in there, whatever. Use whatever soil you want to use, whatever you typically use. But I would definitely put some perlite in that to make sure that soil does stay nice and loose. Because I do find when I first did my green stock, I thought I put enough. I did put perlite in it, but I thought I put enough, and it still kind of compacted some. So I went back and like dumped them all, refreshed them with perlite, made sure it was a good amount in there to keep that soil nice and loose and not get kind of compacted down. And your stuff will grow just fine in there. Yes. Asia does have a lot of them. She do. Yes, hanging with Kim. It's Kim, but I think she does have something that says hanging with Kim, but I think it's Kim's Cozy Corner is her channel. I used the Asia deal 30% off in PayPal. Yes. It was in my budget. I know that's right. I was buying a stickler. Yeah. I don't do the top. Somebody asked me about, because they got a couple green stocks and they're like, should I get the tops? I was like, it's up to you. I don't use them. I feel like they're to make sure you don't get leaves and stuff in your green stock. I don't have any trees outside of the fruit trees that I put in my yard. So I'm like, for somebody who has trees, it might be helpful. For me, I don't need it. Oh, you want them Beagle tall vids. I have tall vids. They ain't Beagle though. If you want to check out my Amazon storefront, just saying. Just saying. What up, broke? And the bushes listen. Appreciate you, fam. I do. I always want to deal, but sometimes you have to think about something. Oh yeah, definitely. I do that as well. Resets are worth the cost. They are, but I will wait until I can get them on sale. Me too, precious. I do. That's why I said I ain't gonna knock them. They worth that regular price. They're durable. I've known people who've had them for a long time, a long time, and them things hold up. So, and they continue to invest in them. Like Kim, she bought every one of them green stocks she has. She didn't like they weren't sponsored to her. She didn't get sponsored, or not sponsored, affiliated with them until way after she had purchased like a whole lot of her green stocks. So yeah. And I don't even know if Ro ever has been, I don't know if she's affiliated with them or not. So they really love the product, and that's why they kept investing in it. And I agree. I think it's worth it. Let's see. Yeah, how I keep getting so behind because I talk so much. That's how. I took 2 of the tiers and made them planters. Oh, I like that idea, Chaz, for her front yard. I'm not messing with y'all in this height. I purchased a 3-tier or sell added one off of the 5. I like that. I didn't even think about it until we got to talking just now. Y'all might see, look, coming. We gonna see. Especially when they start having them the sale at the end of the year. Right. We'll see. Most of mine are mix and match tiers, and that's okay. It's so colorful. Yep. I have two that I bought that bought like that. I've had them for months and will be put them together soon. I couldn't see a reason why it's no reason. They're not made for color. They're not made like if you got this 5 tier, you can't put it with that. Nope. They're all interchangeable. They actually sell like when they start discounting stuff and trying to clear out the warehouse. Sometimes they just sell the tier pieces separate, and you could just buy as many of them as you want. So yeah, absolutely. Socks is in here. Hey, there she go. Hey, Socks, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I have a 6 tier, 7 tier, and 2 3 tiers. Yes. I think I'm gonna do that. Like build me up a couple 4 tiers. We gonna see. Prepare for the new set of classes, girl. You got this. I know you tired, but you got it. It's gonna be worth it in the end. I want to mix and match my tiers, but my anxiety won't let me do it. I love my Cold Stone Strawberry Blonde. Nice. I like to get the butter pecan and I add brownie and caramel to it. But I've been changing it up sometimes. So it just, yeah. I've been trying new stuff. They had a peanut butter one that I like. They had a banana pudding one that I like. Like if they come up with a new flavor, I might try it. But yeah. That's cool and hilarious. I like Cold Stone. Yes. I promise you, every time we run into each other, we're there. And the first time she was in line with her daughter in front of me, and I saw her, and I was like, she looked familiar. And she had turned around. I was like, are you Kim? Are you on YouTube? And she's like, yeah. I was like, and I told her who I was, and we just got to chatting. And that's when we realized we lived close to each other. And then the second time I was in line, and she came in after me. She was like, girl, got to get my fix. But yeah. That's right. That's a good idea, Chad. She said, that's smart. Just make a list of what you want, tier by tier. Yep. And that's what I do. Yep. Look, y'all already know. That's what I planned it, how I planned it out in the planner. And I think that's my art has the planner, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what I do. I don't draw the plan. I mean, my planter, but I'll put green stock on the grid and then I'll make lines for however many tiers it is. And then I'll decide what's on each tier. Now, each tier has 6 pockets. So sometimes I don't have the same thing in all 6 pockets. It just depends on what I'm growing. So, you can have different things on each tier of your green stock. Like when I do the peppers, because I am going to do some peppers in my green stock. Some of my cayennes are going to go in there. Maybe some other stuff, but for sure some of my cayenne. And I won't do every pocket. I'll do every other pocket. So something else is going to go in the other 3 pockets in the middle of those. I haven't figured out what that's going to be yet, though. I know that's right. And so I'll use my Soul Mix and layer the bottom, and I use Pro Mix on the other half. Yep. I use Pro Mix throughout most of my stuff. I use other stuff. I'm not partial. Kind of am, but I don't have to have Pro Mix. But I still add even more perlite to the Pro Mix. Even though it's a nice blend to me of most of everything that's in there, but I still add more. I need all these green thumbs to send me fruits and veggies. I know that's right. TK ain't playing either. She be on her fruits veggie kick. The girl don't play about that. So she ain't even being funny. See you next week, Chris. Have a good evening. Hey, J3, how you doing? Happy Sunday. It was amazing what I was able to do in my green stock at my old townhouse. Yes. And now you got all that space you need. It's about to go down. I told y'all I like a deal. I would mix and match my way to a good deal all day long. Facts. You just got to make it cute. Like I could mix and match the colors. Like if I had like I said, the strawberry lemon, or I could do the blueberry lemon. It just depends on the color scheme. Like I ain't gonna lie, I can't just do anything, but if the colors are colors that kind of look cute together, I could do that. So I graduated with my MS. Let's go. Analytic. I didn't even know you were in school. Sis, you did that under radar. Congratulations. Yes, let's go. Have a good night, Mr. BS. Thank you for hanging out. Yes, go hang out with the daughter. Have a good one. Let's go. So many people are, going back and leveling up. And I love it. I love seeing it. Like, don't let nobody tell you what can't be done. If you've been thinking about it, if you've been on that on the fence as to if you can, is it easy? I'm sure not one person who's doing it. Like, they be stressed. Me and TK talk, we chat here, I hit her up, check on her stuff. And it'd be heavy at times. She's not the only person I know that's in school right now. I have a friend here that's in school. They on break right now. In between their class, they went back for their he didn't go back for his doctorate. What's up under the doctorate? I forget, but he went back to go, and he has 2 classes left, but the one that he needs to take wasn't available until like fall. And I'm like, just take the break to breathe, because the stress of going back to school, and also because most of us ain't children, so it ain't like we could be at home in our parents' home while we in college. We going back to college as adults who are already in the workforce, so we're trying to juggle that work, school, being a wife or a significant other, being a parent, having a social life. Like, child, it's a lot. So congratulations, and congratulations to those who gonna make it happen. Yes, because it's definitely doable, but it's a lot. I know it is, but you made it. You made it. Hey, Liddy B. Happy Sunday. That's why you be in the bushes so much doing homework. That's what's up. That's awesome. So exciting. Congratulations again. Oh, look at that, child. I done caught up. But yes, it's listen. So if you're on the fence on anything you might be trying to do. Oh, so y'all know last Sunday I wasn't live because I had a class. It wasn't as complicated as some of the classes y'all doing. Oh, he went back for his master's. I think. Anyway, so that's why I wasn't here last Jamaica. Hey sis. Happy Sunday. That's why I wasn't here last Sunday. Y'all know I did the NRA certification because I posted about that when I got that one. And I wanted to also get certified with USCCA as a instructor for basic pistol and CCW. So yeah, I passed. Got my certification. Yes, TK, you next, sis. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, I was excited to get that done. Did I share with y'all that I have? Yeah, I did. I shared with y'all that I have done one class with there's a lady here who's been instructing for some time, and that was a good experience because I just wanted to shadow and watch, and she's like, no ma'am, you're an instructor. So she made me participate, but that was still, that was helpful. And since this month I have a couple trips, because I have the trip next week and then I have a trip at the end of May to Minnesota for a networking event. for personal stuff. So for the Gina versus Gina brand, and also a new brand that I'll be sharing at some time that I'm you know, I'll have going. Um, I don't plan on actually holding any classes until sometime after that. So yeah, I'm excited. And I already have some people like ready who've already told me that so I can come. Okay. So I was like, yeah, I'll let y'all know when I'm ready to get going, but it won't be at least for another month or so. So yeah. Hey Mike, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So yeah. So now I have that done and under my belt and taken care of. I will well, you know what? I'll say that if somebody is looking at doing their certification, as a matter of fact, TK, when you get there, we need to talk. Um, but somebody is looking at doing their certification, they have some questions because I think that most people's questions are, well, what's the difference between the two? What's the difference? Do I need to have both? You don't. You don't need to have NRA and USCCA to be a certified instructor. You don't. You can have one or the other. But some people want to know what's the difference between the two. There is some differences in the way that the program is done, and in the way that they want you to teach to certify people who are looking to get their CCWs. There are a little bit of differences there, and there's a probably a more significant difference in the cost it is to actually take the classes for both. I believe NRA is less, but that's why if somebody's interested, they reach out to me personally, like through an email. And if you know me well enough to know my number, text me or call me. And I'll tell you what my thoughts are there. So, but I like that I have both because it does definitely open up certain doors for things that you may want to do going forward. But for someone who may not be able to afford to do both, hit me up if you're thinking about which one you might want to do if you were looking to get your certification. And I'll tell you why. What I think and why. Because I think they're both great. That's what I'm gonna say. But there are some things that I think that will make your decision maybe teeter one way if you can't do both. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. But when it comes to you going through the class yourself, child, is the same. They're gonna have you teaching because we had to teach the rest of the class. That's part of the class that you go through. Like the first day, probably half of that day, you're going into groups and teaching parts of the curriculum, and then the second day, the same thing. The qualifications are very similar for you to become an instructor. There is a shooting qualification for instructors. So if you're going to be teaching people to do so, there is a qualification in for you as well, and they are different between the two. So yeah, that's all. Hey Hug, how you doing? Happy Sunday. What do you guys think of getting your native soil and put them? I've done it. I haven't done the okay. She said, let me finish the whole sentence. Putting perlite, vermiculite, and compost in it and using the raised bed. Sorry, off topic. It is not off topic because you must have came in when I started talking about the firearm stuff. We just started talking about that. We were actually talking about that dirt. No, I'm just kidding. We were talking about gardening stuff for the most of this live, for sure. I use all those things but vermiculite, and I have literally done that. Dug up the native soil, mixed it with compost and perlite, only because I have realized that for me, first of all, we have clay here, but for me, vermiculite, I know it's supposed to help to retain moisture, but to me, it created compacted soil. So I just stopped using it. So all I do is the perlite because it kind of aerates it for me. Um, and I do use the compost, and I have done it with my native soil. I am down for it. I'm here for it. Oh, and cocoa core. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I have used that in it as well, though. I don't really buy peat moss and all that as much, but I have bought certain company soil that you can tell that's pretty much all it is. So just saying. But yes, I'm here for it, girl. It will absolutely work. I've done it. It will absolutely work. Yep. And then feed it with some maybe feeding it with some of your own food scraps and stuff. Letting that break down over time. Like build your bed up with the leaves and the sticks and stuff. And yeah, just like you would do if you were buying the people's soil. Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, you are resourceful. You are resourceful because you missed the whole me being frugal conversation. Clearly. I won't let myself be called cheap. It's frugal. But yes. I'm trying to ask Mike. What is that? Yeah. Tell us more, Mike. What is azomite? Y'all fancy folks. Volcano rock dust. So what is makes Hawaiian and Italian soil so rich? Oh, okay. Oh, you just yes, you missed it. You just came in. That's okay. Listen, because that's right up my alley, and clearly because I've done it. Clearly, and I don't look at it. I mean, I get it. Like, but if you have it, well, use what you got. Now about my fruits and veggies, how much y'all charging me? Girl, it is first of all, veggies for real are hard to ship and stay fresh till they get to you, honey. Fruits, it depends on the fruit. It depends on the fruit. Now, if I make stuff with those said fruits and veggies and like jar them up, that's a whole nother conversation. I could do something there for you. We could talk about that. But I know you like your fresh fruits and veggies. Those is harder because they probably not going. I sent somebody comfrey Tuesday in the mail. Tuesday. Tracking and everything. Tuesday. I checked today to see if they got it because I hadn't heard nothing. They should have got it in my mind no later than Friday. I checked the tracking, it's saying it ain't gonna be there till tomorrow. I'm like, now I wrapped it up very nicely. But if that comfrey make it there and it don't make it, I said just let me know and I'll have to send more comfrey because the postal system be so that's why I said it's hard, sis. It's hard. You get some rotten stuff messing with our postal system. Loaded with minerals. Nice. My soul is anything. I get my grubby hands on. Facts. Not even joking. I was all apologizing to a worm today because I got mulch up. But why you in my mixed bag, fam? Listen, when I find worms, and I used to be really the funny thing growing up, I didn't care about the worms. They didn't bother me, none didn't scare me. I picked them up with my hands all the time. Now, when I first started gardening, I was like, because I had gotten away from just not caring about bugs, just freak me out. Now, when I see the worms, though, and I move something and there's a bunch of worms there, I get all the worms up and put them in my beds. Or put them in a bag, whatever's close to me. They going in something like I'd be so bad, so sad that I don't mess with their little area, little worms doing their work. So they get love over here. Hey, aunties, how you doing, Lynette? Happy Sunday. I had a worm today. He was not happy. I put him in a grow bag. They don't be happy when we be moving now. That show is true. He said I ain't picky. I'm just saying it might not make it to you well. It do take so long, Mike. I got tomatoes lost for 2 years. See, from 2 years ago. That's what I'm talking about. Where's the break room? You got to put them at work. Y'all, I think somebody was asking me, like, with the squirrel picnics, to let them know what happens. So yesterday I noticed that 2 of the ears of corn were gone from the picnic tables. And I found like debris of kernels like below where the table was. So they are finally finding the corn. I think they're spending a lot of time in the front because that's where my bird feeder is, and that's where I used to try to get them to go. Because I saw some squirrels in the front the other day, but I was like, and I was talking to them too. I was like, y'all supposed to be in the back. I got y'all food back there. But the bird's been cleaning out my bird feeder like in a day. I was like, y'all gonna have to wait. I'm not filling this thing daily. Is all the birds coming over here? Like what? No. Nope. They're gonna have to wait. All the worms go straight in the garden. Facts. That's what I do. Sweet time out of here. Good. Oh no, he said right. Sweet time. I thought it said night. Post up. Girl, I'm serious. Maybe because I got people that But you know what? It ain't now my people at my post office are great. But when that package leaves them, it's them people. That's what that be the problem. As it's transferring to where it got to go to. That be the problem. And I mean every time. Irritates my soul. He said, feed us. Feed y'all what? Feed y'all what? Oh, you talk about the birds. That's exactly what they be saying. And I'm like, listen, y'all don't pay no bills over here. Y'all don't go to work and make none of this money now. Y'all better slow down on the bird feeder. And it ain't a little one. Like they kills it in a day. Some of mine do. That's why I'm like this, but this particular package, no. That's why I was like, I expected it to be there at Friday at the latest, because it was going from Ohio to Florida. So it was going some distance. But typically, me and him have sent stuff back and forth before. And I would say probably 3 days typically. But yeah, I don't know what happened. You got 2 trees coming USPS. Listen, my post office will deliver my Friday local paper Tuesday following week. I'm like, right, Mr. 3-day grocery sale. That part. That part. I'm telling you, it just depends. It depends. So yeah. And I mean, we've been sending stuff back and forth for a minute. I sent it to Pepper Rookie. So y'all know, the people in the garden community know who that is. And he said, I mean, we at one point we used to barter stuff. Now typically it's like, hey, sis, you got blah blah blah. Hey fam, you got blah blah blah. But when he first came into the community, he was like, look, I made this. You want to trade this for this? And I'm like, sure. So I would send him like some of my jams and stuff. He would send me hot sauce and stuff like that, but it never took long. So now it's just crazy. And then cuss everybody out. Right. And he is. No, you said groceries. Talk about this gas. Me and my daughter would play about that gas yesterday. She said, I wish somebody would call me and ask me if I want to go somewhere. No. My post office, they look for a reason. They stay in the break room worse than really. Yeah, mine is pretty good. Mine is pretty good. But yeah, that the gases was killing, and I know it ain't even that like as bad for Ohio as it is for some states. But we got up to 4. We've been like hanging at $4.99. So $5 a gallon. It's like, what is happening? I haven't got the grocery hit, and I think I haven't got the grocery hit because y'all know I'm a prepper, so I don't buy a lot of groceries because I have so much in my freezers and stuff. So I usually just have to buy filler stuff, or like if I have a taste for a certain thing that I just don't typically buy. So yeah, if I go up anywhere, I'm gonna be a horse going to work. I know that's right. TK, you going? Are you going to Florida? Are you making that? We probably need to chat because I don't know. You know I'm not, but I didn't know if you were. If that was in the cards for you, because that's a trip, and I know you. I think you were thinking about driving that. And cheap coffee went from $8 a can. Somebody else was talking about the coffee prices. I think it might have been Liddy B. Oh, okay. So you still, yeah, you still hitting that up. Okay. Over there is 609. I figured, I know it's bad and worse in other places. Because especially on the West Coast, like I would have thought it'd been more. Maybe Washington isn't, but maybe like somewhere like California or Nevada. Probably I was thinking they got, if I'm at 5, I was thinking they got to be at 7 or more. That was just my assumption. They may not be. So yeah, because I have a small SUV. I don't have a big SUV. I know I'll be trying to get in a big truck. I'm trying to get a big truck. Don't want one now with these gas prices. I need look. I need. I was about to say so. I was about to say I need a sugar daddy to pay for the truck and the gas, but no, I don't. Um, but the thought of having a big truck makes me happy. But then if I had to put gas in, I would not be happy. But I have a small SUV and it costs me, and that's not filling up for me. I'm usually I'll let it get to about a quarter a tank and it's like 50 something dollars. And I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because I used to pay 30 or so. And I'm paying 50 something. I don't want it. I don't want it. I just needed to, I can't do this. I just bought, I just bought 2 coffee plants. I have coffee plant seeds. Maybe I need to drop those. It's going to be currency. I know that's right. I ain't going to say my grass price. Y'all might want, listen, tell us, TK. It can't be less than ours. Ain't no way, Sway. How much is it? I need to know. Some items they crept prices up, others just went, yep, double, triple overnight. Facts. These gas prices make me want a Prius. Let me hurry up and pot these coffee trees. You got some too? I got sitting in that part. You better get it going. You started coffee hydrant. Yep. Analytics said, yep. Unique said, I drive a Prius. I feel it at 3/4 of the way, 60 for my smaller Toyota. We in the same. I'm in a Ford Escape, which is in that same space. Socks and child. 375. Ain't no how. Ain't no way they done blessed favor on the South like that. TK. You got some kind of card that's helping. Is it your channel? Oh, you talking about Mike? Look, Socks like, wait, what? My neighbor asked what's wrong with my truck. I don't know. I barely drive it now. I know that's right. Yeah, $3.75 at Costco, Sunshine. Let me go to my Costco. I ain't going that far to get no gas. Hey, Brampton, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Brampton, is it cold there? I meant to ask Urban that because it was cold this weekend. We got into like just the 40s this weekend for a high. Today it got to 61. Unique out Tennessee just broke $4. So y'all said I need to call my governor. Is that what y'all just said? I'm gonna stay quiet on the gas too then. $40 for a half tank. Child. $5 US. That's what mine is, Brampton. It's damn cold and I'm mad. Me too. I feel like we're at the end though, Brampton. I feel like we finally are about to start seeing nice days. Fingers crossed. I feel like it's coming, sis. I'm serious. Wish I could send y'all some heat. Nah, we don't want that heat though. Your Texas heat, y'all could keep it. 70 now, 34 night, 70, Mike. Y'all way warmer than me. I don't even know how to dress when I come there, Mike. I'm trying to like check the weather in Minnesota because I'm like, should I be packing hoodies? Because I done started putting my hoodies away. But I'm like, now I feel like I don't need to put them away because I might need to bring hoodies to Minnesota. 70 tomorrow, but dropping back to 50s for the rest of the week. I think we are going to be in the 70s and 60s here on out, but we do have a couple of nights that are going to drop into the 40s. Hey, Miss J.K. Gardner, how you doing? Happy Sunday. It's 48 now. Right now, it's 59 here. So it's just starting to drop. 365 in Georgia. Y'all, what is happening? The week of Memorial Day. So Monday is Memorial Day. I'll be there Tuesday. I'll be in Onika something. Oh, I remember y'all asked the last time. I forgot. I'm gonna remember one time so I told y'all then, but I can't remember now. I have to look it up every time. High of 48. That's I think our low is like in the low 40s that on that same day, Brampton, but our high is I think in the 60s, upper 60s that day. So you just a little behind me, I think, on the getting out of this chill. They're saying we'll have cold, wet summer. Yeah, I'd be furious too. We had a wet summer last year. It wasn't cold and wet though, but it was. I promise y'all thought I was being funny when I said it rained 40 days and 40 nights. It rained for months last year. It was a bad season. It was just bad. I am. I'll be there next week, ma'am. I'll be there Wednesday, but I'll see you Friday. Don't put me on your calendar. Friday evening. TK, don't make me pull up on you. And I ain't gonna have no car. Because I ain't gonna have no car, so I'm gonna need you to come get me. Come get me, sis. We got down to 30 last night. Same. Last night and Friday night, Brampton. Last night and Friday night. Y'all, so I did a short. Yeah, it was a short. Of how my brassicas are doing. Y'all see the brassicas though? They loving this weather. And when I get back from Louisiana, I am going to do a harvest of my collards. Because after I do that harvest, I'm not going to harvest them again until fall. But I think I'm going to do one harvest now because it's a lot out there. And so I'll do one now, and then I'll let it put more leaves on, and those leaves I'll let be all summer, and then I will harvest in the fall when we get that first little frost kiss. So had to make sure my days were right. Yes, you're right. We're going, yes. Yes, last year rain every day till end of. Listen, Mike. I don't know if it was that bad for us, but it was bad. It rained for a long time. Are you going to see Mike's face, or will it be like Wilson? Home Improvement. It's gonna be Wilson. It's gonna be Wilson. I used to love Home Improvement, especially when they got to like when they were dwindling off the seasons, like they were ending the show, like kind of, and you thought that they was gonna finally show his face, and they still didn't. That was funny. That was the only thing that did something for me, Mike. My tomatoes didn't do nothing. My squash all died. My watermelon all rotted. Like everything else did not do well. My peppers were the only thing that did. 74 on app. Car says 82. My car always says warmer. Always. Mike said nobody seeing him. I'm antisocial. Listen, so am I. It's funny. People think I am such a extrovert, like I don't know, personality. Like I just socialize so much. I can be social, but I also am not social a lot. I'm probably, I would say 80-20, and the 80 being not social. Yeah, I am a homebody, and that's where I love to be. I feel like your home should be your place of peace, and it is for me. I don't know if it is for everybody. It was a time where it wasn't for me, but it is now. And so it's the place that I want to be at. I will be off, like if I wasn't on this live stream, I would be reading a book, just chilling in my home, just relaxing, listen to music in the background, maybe like whatever, and just be fine and be having a good time, a good old time. Just saying. What up, Black King? How you doing? Happy Sunday. You know you are social. I am not. I am not. I could be social, but I am not. But I think people really think I am. That's why I do so many nerdy things. I love reading. I love gardening. I love crocheting. I love painting. I love I love cooking. Because if you're gonna be at home, you gotta do what? You gotta eat, so you gotta cook. Not to mention I came up in a family where they did that, but I listen. Mm-mm. I like to be more social, but I don't know enough people. Oh, that's 100% you too, Socks. Listen, I'm listening to. I'm gonna do some on Audible. I finished it last week. Unique. I finished it Friday. It ain't even been that long. I say last week like that was. I finished it Friday. I can't wait for us to talk about it. I can't wait. And Tia Drumgo, she says she's gonna, because TT, she finished it already. She probably read it first. But Tia Drumgo, she's going on a cruise this week, so she's going to take her book with her and read it on the cruise. And Stacy, Veggie Farming, she says she's about to start her. She's going to start hers closer to whenever we do the live stream, so that she can remember the book when we talk about it on the live stream. So yeah. And if y'all are book readers, we have been doing on TT Urban Pantry's channel a book that we'll read with everyone who comes in to that live stream if they want to. And then we talk about the book and what we thought about it, how we rate it, and all those things. You're an oil painter. I haven't done oil painting yet. Books and painting are all me too. Listen, socks. You need to follow TT's Urban Pantry. We talked about for a second possibly having a channel just like a book club channel, but having the time to do that, none of us really do. We all got so many things going on, so we just been doing it on TT's channel. We'll pick a book, like our last book, it kind of was my choice, but TT had already read it, but I read it and I liked it. But the one before that, I think, was Veggie Farming's pick. So we go to the audience. So Unique is usually in there. Tia Drumgold, That's My Art, Veggie Farming, Analytic, Mike Chaotic. Like there's certain people, because she goes at 9:00 on a Saturday night when she goes live. But we just chat about the book and what we thought about it. And then we'll pick another book to read for the next time we come up. We take about 4 weeks, give people time depending on, because most people ain't just sitting at home just reading. And then we talk about it in different genres and stuff. But yeah, I've gotten hooked on. I've been listening to audiobooks for over 20 years. For over 20 years, Brampton. I still prefer reading, me too. But I love being able to get into a book, but still, getting stuff done. That's why I like Audible. So before I got into Audible, I only did physical books. And then I got to a point where I just was finding I never had time to sit down and read. And I was telling the lady about it that I worked with, and she told me about Audible. She introduced me to that. So that was like 23 years ago. Man, I'm gonna say 22. And I've been like you said, you can listen while you're also doing other stuff. So, but I have 2 bookcases here full of books. So Medusa, I actually did what I think they call it, is it called inversion reading, where you listen and read at the same time? It actually works. I had never done it before. I had heard about it. I might have said the word of what it's called wrong. I can't remember. If it's immersive reading. Is that what it's called? I think it's immersive. Anyway, it actually works. Like you will read the speed of the person you're listening to. It's crazy. So, and I liked it because I felt like by me doing that, by listening but reading at the same time, I'm going to remember more of the book than if I just had listened. So I liked it though. I still haven't gotten into podcasts. I used to listen to a podcast. I don't listen to a lot of them, but I used to listen to one who did stories. My Wi-Fi is acting up. Hopefully it's back. But they would do stories, mysteries, like murder mysteries. And I like that. And it was actually real life murder mystery stories. I used to like that. But I looked for their podcast recently and didn't see it because I hadn't listened to it in like maybe a year or two. And I guess they don't have it anymore. Yes, audiobooks and CDs for road trips. Now you could just go get, yes, I was going to say, now you could just do free on Libby with your library card. That part. Yep. I still haven't gotten into podcasts yet. Yes, I that. I think I finished 200 books on Audible last year. You go through them on Audible. You do. I like that. I only have 2. I ain't TT. And see, my TT's her bookcases are like genre. So she got like romance and then fantasy and then mystery and then whatever. Mine I have paperback and I have hardback. So if my book is a paperback, it's on one bookcase, and if it's hardback, it's on the other bookcase. I don't need a library. Her goal is to have a library at home. In order to be considered a library, you have to have 1,000 books. if I get there, it won't be because that's my goal. It just be because I've just gotten that many books. So at this juncture, two bookcases. I actually have two and a half because I have a short bookcase too. So yeah, but they're not full. I only got three shelves full on the paper and two and a half on the. I'm a I'm gonna say two and a fourth on the hardback. I do love to feel a book in my hand. I am with you, Socks. I love it. Hey, C, say so. Happy Sunday. I don't do true crime. Yeah, I don't want to know any of it. Yeah, these are not the true crime I listen to, though. It's like from the 50s, 60s, 70s. It's nothing now. These are like the Jack the Ripper and stuff like that. But yeah, I get it. But like, I don't like anything. I don't want to hear stories about stuff that I could actually see in real life happening, like on the news or something. I don't like that stuff. You listen to 1.5. I am at like 1 point. I might be at 1.5. And I didn't even know that was a thing, Brampton. I just found that out this year. And I've been listening to Audible for 20 some years. And I heard somebody say something about, because I follow now book people on Instagram. And I heard somebody say, like, I read, what's your read your speed on Audible or Audible books? I do this, I do a that. And I was like, what are they talking about? And I went on my thing. I was like, I never even paid attention to that button. It's right there in my face. Never paid attention to the button that you could change the speed of the narrator, the reader. That is great. But I only like to listen to certain people read books. So I love the fact that Audible lets you hear a sample before you purchase, because a horrible narrator will blow a book for me. But being able to speed it up might help. Just saying. I'm going to listen at the same time right now. I do that all the time. All the time. TT has a scanner. She does. That's my art. So she has a physical, like you know, when you go to the grocery store and you have a scanner that they have to pick up and scan your stuff. She has one of those for her library. So all her books are scanned. So she knows what all she has. Yes, my goal is to have 1,000 guns. So you only need like what, 5 or 6 more? You're almost there. What up, G Hud? Be safe out there. She almost there, Mike. She getting there. Listen, right. Mike said, let me borrow one, 2A. You're well on the way to that 1,000. Dope. I'm not even sure where I am. I have more books than bookshelves right now. Get you a scanner. I'm sure she didn't pay a lot for it. She probably got it on Amazing at that. I don't know how it worked, but it could do the work for you. Listen, he close. Sweet time. Ain't nobody studying him. Talking about his goal is 1,000. He probably at 992. Depends on the narrator. I watch most YouTube. I haven't got to the YouTube once because I just found out about that too, that they have books on YouTube. Yeah. My husband and I have around that many books. Really? We got 3 bookshelves by the time piled into, yes, top of my desk. And we got boxes of books and storage. Nice. Socks. Were we separated at birth? Those are right there, my top 3. Fantasy, mystery, thrillers. Right there. Fantasy is my number 1 genre. It is. Now I realize that all fantasy is not just fantasy. So I'm learning that part too, that some of them are romantasy, which is all fantasy to me. But yes, I'm a romantasy girl too. Because I feel like any book usually has some type of romantic element to it. Most of them do, unless they're thrillers. But The fantasy is like, I don't know. I dived into that world in like 2005, and I love fantasy stories. Um and then for me it's probably, I think I might be a different order. It might be fantasy, thrillers, and then mystery. And if I can figure out the plot before I get to the end, you are not doing well as a writer. I love a book where I cannot figure it out. Like when I get to the end and you leave me with my mouth dropped open. I just want to high five you as an author when I get there. 175 is your for YouTube. That, listen, real paperback books. Yes. I have real paperback books. Absolutely so. Because some books I can't get in hardback. I prefer. And now I'm into like the whole spray edges where it has the design along the edges of your book. So if I could find like the sets that are like that, it's like I want that. It's just a whole thing. You're probably on 15175. School was two. I know that's right. Put school on two. That part. I listened to one book and the reviews talk about how slow it was and boring. I was like, I didn't notice. That's because you sped it up. I know that's right. I only changed the speeds if I felt like the production slowed it down. That part. That part. I'm the same way. Oh, not YouTube books, YouTube videos. Oh, okay. The only time it's an issue, exercise video. Okay. And see, I never paid attention to speeding up YouTube videos, but I knew that was a thing, but I just never paid attention to do so. I need to start doing that because sometimes, I know y'all probably, if y'all follow watch some of my stuff, I know sometimes y'all probably be like, "Girl," and so speed me up. Watch me, just speed me up. I'm gonna start doing that. Get put two. Look, you be putting me on 2.0, sunshine. Go on, tell me. Fantasy, horror, sci-fi. I need to look. I don't know if I've read much sci-fi. T is a sci-fi girl too. I don't know that I have, but I don't know that I don't think that I have. I might I might venture into that genre. Maybe we find a sci-fi to do on our next book after this one. Well, I think Judge Stone is supposed to be one that we got coming up. But anyway, we're gonna have to see it. We'll see if we can fit a sci-fi in there and see if I like that genre or not. Because I'm not sure. My my eyes so shut. Anything I read is pretty much a you're terrible, sweetheart. I do try to listen to creators that one. My understanding is YT pedal. Oh, dang. I like romance in mine. Me too. In my fantasy. Look, I'm just gonna, nah. Me too. I went, I like that they call it romance. That's all I'm gonna say. That part. Have you read what was the one? Oh, it's not new, but I read it recently. Quicksilver Socks. Have you read Quicksilver or Quicksilver by Callie Hart? Great book. And it's got two parts, Quicksilver, and then I think the other one is Brimstone. Yeah, Brimstone. And I was really into thrillers when I was in my teens and early 20s. I was into horror back then, which is weird. So now I'm not into that. Those type of books. Yeah. I don't like the scarier stuff. Wait a minute. What did I miss? I must not finish reading your comment, your last comment. Stocks. I'm a writer too, unpublished, so I usually figure it out early on too. Love it. Yes, publish. Publish. See, remember I was saying earlier, Socks, if you've been on the fence about something, publish. Seriously, publish. Don't drag your feet on it. Do it. Let us know when it happens. Just pop in and let us know so I can support. I could probably do sci-fi, like sci-fi movies at least. I was thinking that. That's why I was like, I don't know if I would like it or not, but I think I might. So I'm willing to give it a shot. I can listen to spicy stuff. It just feels so awkward, especially if I'm out walking. I feel more awkward when because sometimes I listen while I'm at work, so I have an earbud in my ear and listening while I'm working, and I'll be like, oh. I be clutching my pearls at work, and I'll be making comments out loud. Now, mind you, I have an office, so it's not like. But if somebody's walking past my office at the time, they're gonna be like, what's wrong?" Oh, no, nothing. No, it's okay. Because I'd be like, so direct. You say what, sir? You what? Listen. You just got Quicksilver. It's a good read. Go ahead and get Brimstone because you're gonna need it right after. Okay. Are you actually getting the physical or are you doing the like Libby or something? Which is great. But I feel you, Brampton, because the spicy ones would catch you off guard. And that'd be my fantasy books. Like the fantasy folks be I was like, whoa, good Lord. Oh, you're doing Audible. It's a good one. You're gonna like it. You're gonna get Quicksilver right after. Watch. I know that's right, Socks. Look, I'm fine. It's okay. It's all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Dexter is judging you, Brampton. Dexter is judging you. Hilarious. But yeah, those are some good ones. Some really good ones. I love Quicksilver. I'm trying to think. I just finished a series by Sarah Maas, and it was really good. The Glass Throne series. It was really good. Now I wouldn't say that was it's romantasy, but it wasn't spicy per se. It wasn't spicy per se, in my opinion, but it was a great read. But it's a lot of books to that series. I think it had like 7 or more. So, but it was a good read. Anyway, guys, but definitely make sure you follow TT. I always repost it when we going live about a book. If y'all want to pop in and chat about a book, or like you want to get in on reading a book, you want to share a book that you think that was great that we should read that maybe we haven't read. I'm in the middle of finishing Daggermouth. I've been trying to read that one for a little bit, and it's a good book. It's not a bad read. But I got caught up on the glass. So usually I have one that I'm listening to and one that I'm reading physically. And Dagger Mouth was the physical, and it got pushed to the side because I got real caught up on the other one. So yes, Sarah Maas is Mass. No, Maas. Maas. So Sarah Maas. I have heard another series of hers called Crescent City, but I haven't started it yet. That's why I keep looking up. My bookcases over here. So my papers are there, my hardbacks are there. But there's so many, there's ridiculous amount of books. I probably have 60 or more books on these shelves that I have not read yet, that I still need to read. and I'm going to read them, but the it's a lot of them. When do we need to finish the book? So when did we have that live? Was that a couple? No, that was last week because it was when I didn't go live. So we had the live Saturday, last Saturday. I think she goes 4 weeks before we do, and I hope so because I needed to probably happen the week and before Memorial Day because I won't be able to do it. I won't be. Oh no, I'll be back. I come back on Friday. I'll find out that's my art. Now I'll DM you. I can do multiple books on the go as long as they are different authors. Me too. Me too. Thank you, Stocks. I think you should pop in. I think you'll enjoy the live stream when we talk about the books. Just listen to the Blonde Identity. It was a good one. Light and funny. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yes. I just love a good book. I'm that girl. Look, my socialization be with my books in my garden. And you guys. No, I do socialize. I just I'm a homebody too though. Just saying. My circle is pretty small. All right, y'all. I want everybody to have a great week though. Pray for me, safe travels, because I told y'all I gotta go to Louisiana. So a safe and uneventful travel back and forth. Thank you, please. And I will see y'all now. I won't be here Friday. I don't get back home until Saturday, so I won't see y'all again until next Sunday. Hey, Simply Belle and Thriving Range. Oh, and the range. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I don't know if I have a po' boy because usually they do it with other things. It's typically the shrimp. I'm not a shrimp girl, but I love some catfish down in Louisiana. I haven't been there in a long time, but and definitely I'm gonna have some red beans and rice. Uh-huh. I'm gonna eat good. That's gonna happen when we get another after dark. After dark ain't my thing, fam. Thank you, Black King. Thank you, Unique. After dark ain't my thing. That ain't my thing. I didn't coin after dark, sir. Thank you. That's my all right. Thank you, Analytic. Peace out, Nikki. Um, Me too. I like a lot of I never had redfish, but I'm willing to try it. Thank you, Nay. I'm gonna have to look. My girl TK gonna make sure I eat good when I'm with her. But then I also plan on linking with Simply Belle while I'm there, seeing what T Nog is up to, seeing what who else did I see was in Louisiana just when we been in this live. The Nichols. I the Nichols was in Louisiana. I don't do grits. Look, I don't do grits. Definitely some gator bites. I like gator bites. You gotta go. See you, precious. I'm wrapping up, girl. I'm wrapping up. Love you for staying and hanging out with me though, girl. Um, but I will see y'all in these streets. Hopefully, I ain't been around as much as I should be, but y'all know what I've been doing stuff. Y'all know that. So it's not that I'm ignoring what everybody else has going on. I try to pop in here and there and catch up as I can. But I need to I feel like after May, my life is gonna level out again. It's just been crazy busy and hectic. So I will see y'all around. Everybody have who is Miss Ursula? Tell me her channel name. Don't call him no Master Gardener on my channel, Sunshine. Tell me who Miss Ursula is real quick. I know it's me already. Y'all have a great week. Seriously, go into the week with a positive. Miss Hart. Oh, Harvey couldn't. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know she was in Louisiana either. I do follow Harvey Container Gardener. Okay, but I will see y'all around. Seriously, don't let nobody disturb your peace. Have a great week. And I'll see y'all on Sunday and catch up with y'all, let y'all know how my trip went and see what's been going on with y'all. All right. Peace, everybody. Have a good one.